This video will just very briefly go over frequency distributions. I'm going to show you in this video how you make a frequency distribution, and then also we'll look at how to turn that into a histogram. All a frequency distribution does is tells us the data values that are in a given set and how many times those data values occur. So suppose that 15 students are asked the question, how many hours do you do homework each week? We could make a frequency distribution from that, and then we can also make a relative frequency distribution that I'll also show you how to do. So here's the results of the data from that question. That's listed here, and you can see that the data ranges anywhere from 1 to 6 hours of homework each week. So the frequency distribution takes those values of x and lists them, and then in the next column, the frequency column, we write how many times those values occur. So there's 1 1, 4 2s, 1 3, 3 4s, 5 5s, and 1 6. The third column that you see is the relative frequency distribution. So you take the frequency that specific data value occurred and divide it by how many pieces of data there are. So there's 15 pieces of data, that's our n. So each time we're going to divide the frequency from this column by 15. So that's why here you see 1 divided by 15. There's the 4, so then we're going to take 4 divided by 15, and so on. So I can use that frequency distribution then to make my histogram. So for a histogram, you're going to have the data values running across the bottom and the frequency running along the y-axis. So here I've got 1 through 5 because 5 is the biggest frequency that we see, and that occurs with 5 hours of homework. I make the bar as high as the frequency, and notice that the bars are connected. From this then we can make a frequency polygon, and to do that we'll just take the midpoints of each of those bars and we'll just connect them. So it almost appears as a line graph. Please don't hesitate to ask me any questions on histograms, frequency polygons, or frequency distributions, and we'll go over anything else in class that you may have questions on the next time we see each other.